Greetings, people of the internet. I'm the Herbal Crackpot, a junkie for all things movies, and I review them online, and whatever, you can figure out the rest from there. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about an awesome little gem from the 1970s called The Holy Mountain by Alejandro Jodorowsky. The Holy Mountain is a film that I like to watch when I'm high. It's a beautiful acid trip dream sequence thing, and people that were on acid made awesome films. That means me taking drugs is totally justified, because all people can make art if they take drugs. I painted this picture of a slug in washing up liquid when I was high. It's art! See, this beautiful shot was made by drugs. It's beautiful. Marvel before its narcs and anti-drug lobbies. Drugs made art. This shot is weird, and it has naked people in it. And then they're shoving money into a fire and people are melting because that means... I don't know what's going on, but it's art. Actually, this shot here, it's weird. It sort of reminds me of something from my childhood. You teach me, and I'll teach you. Shit. Bad trip coming. Calm down. Calm down. Bad trip coming. I'm the Herbal Crackpot, and I haven't been able to sleep in 4 days. And I have something I need to get off my chest. Pokemon was a cultural tragedy that will haunt those of us that did secret things for our teachers for money for Pokemon cards forever. Pokemon was originally devised as a world government strategy to keep people distracted and concerned for their kids' mental health while governments waged wars and killed people because killing people is fun and they needed an excuse. Except Afghanistan. That was the plasticine aliens from the planet Moomo 5. And if you think that all of that sounds like the deluded rantings of a raving lunatic, well, watch the second movie with me and try and deny it after that. Pokemon the Movie 2000 was released in 1999. The fuck? Carry the one. Where do the numbers go? It doesn't fucking add up! We start the movie with this movie's exposition character reading some prophecy or something, and then another character designed to spout exposition starts talking. If you think I'm not doing a very good job establishing the characters in this movie, trust me, I'm doing a better job than the writers are. Right, so this is a man. He is evil. He is looking for these 3 ancient Pokemon things, Articuno, Zapdos and Moltres. He also owns a massive scary flying sky-based thing made out of CGI and magic fairy dust. So he plays a very expensive, pretentious form of duck hunt with Moltres. Seriously, this is not an epic battle, children. This is a man shooting at a bird. Reality check, kids. Just because you say something is epic, that doesn't make it epic. Example, here is a sequence of me making a cup of coffee. First, he got the mug out of the cupboard. And then he put 2 spoonfuls into the mug with the ancient spoon of prophecy. And then he used the ancient spoon to put the sugar of eternal light in with it and mix it together with boiling water to become... Mega Coffee Mon. Right, so the man says that he's gathering together the legendary birds because of a prophecy.
Bring together all 3. Their treasures combined tame the beast of the sea, Lugia.
Right, so a storm starts all of a sudden because every stupid evil Pokemon thing has to have a storm in it. And it's clearly obvious by this point they've taken the no one knows what the fuck's going on complaint on board and decided to have characters just flat out say what's happening.
That's Shamudi. We're right in the middle of the Orange Islands.
I'm a reviewer called the Herbal Crackpot. I'm currently reviewing the second Pokemon movie. I'm now going to have a joint because I'm fucking bored as shit. But then again, they don't introduce their characters properly, so I'll do it for you. This is Team Rocket. They're the comic relief / primary antagonists for the series / meant to be sympathetic sometimes / many thousands of other things, and seriously, if this guy was the villain, what the fuck are these people meant to be? This is Professor Oak and Ash's mum. They have old people sex, and they sometimes let Mr. Mime join in. If you think my jokes are puerile and above you, let's see you try coming up with anything better. I could juggle for you if that's more entertaining.
Oh my! It looks like snow!
It is snowing. And now the horrible crackpot will juggle for your amusement. Fuck you, balls! Right, so Ash, Misty and Brock arrive at some island. In case you forgot and the movie doesn't bother, I'll introduce their characters. Ash. He's a Pokemon trainer. He wants to be master of them all. He, I don't know, likes cheese. Misty. She is a girl. She likes Pokemon. And,
This is Ash Ketchum. He's a Pokemon trainer. Pokemon trainer?
Wow, a Pokemon trainer. I've never met a Pokemon trainer before in a universe where every 5th person you meet has a pet Pokemon.
The ancient legend foretells your arrival, and only with you can the guardian of the waters vanquish the great titans of fire, ice, and lightning. In your hands, O chosen one. In your hands rests the world and its fate.
It does?
Don't let it worry you, kid. It's just for the tourists.
Anyway, this new character called Melody plays the ocarina and gives them a fetch quest for some reason.
Oh, it won't be very hard, Ash. Not for you. Okay, get me a boat and I'm ready. Oh, there's no hurry. You have all day tomorrow. Tonight's just for the party. Stay. Have some fun. Well, some things are more important than fun.
But Ash, your penis won't suck itself now, will it? So Ash and Co get caught in the... Wait, it was already stormy when they set out. And they went out in the boat instead of waiting until the storm stops. And now they're caught out in the storm. In other news... Doing, doing, doing. 3 + 3 is 12. Right, so Ash and Co wash up on an island that... They seriously don't have to be here. No one has said that they have to answer the call to this prophecy. There is nothing binding you to this plot. Seriously, if our heroes could just leave at any time...
In your hands rests the world and its fate.
It does?
Don't let it worry you, kid. It's just for the tourists.
There are no tourists watching your epic quest thing. I know Ash wants to be a responsible person, but have some sense. This just shows it's really easy to take advantage of our protagonists. No, I'm not going to... Oh, fuck it, here it is. Ash, you must put the pork sword of destiny into your mouth. Why? Because it will make you Pokemon Master. Okay. Don't look at me like that. I hate myself more than you hate me. So Ash finds some glowing orb thing, the ancient sphere. Just call it some glowing orb thing. That's how much reason you have to care. No one's explained anything. Right, so Zapdos randomly shows up, and this Skybase man was having trouble finding them? The legendary birds. How long has he been searching for them? One day, a man decided to hunt down these 3 rare Pokemon in his massive Skybase that he just has. And then he found them in about 10 minutes. Wow, legendary epic story there. Anyway, so this guy captures Zapdos and our crew.
Moltres, the bird of fire, and Zapdos, the bird of lightning. Of course, without Articuno, it's not a complete set, but...
That's disgusting! The way you talk, it's like Pokemon are just things to collect, like dolls or stamps!
Aren't they? Anyway, Ash uses his boring Pokemon to try and free the birds from these electric cage things. And the birds get free and start wrecking shit up. And the piece of CGI crashes and they escape.
I'd hate to get burned by their fire.
I'd hate to get zapped by their lightning.
I'd hate to get hit by their droppings.
Congratulations, writers of Pokemon the Movie 2000. You have successfully written the first funny joke in anything Pokemon related ever. It got this reaction from me. He was talking about a poo. Anyway, they meet Slowking.
Take the treasure and put it there.
Hello, pink lizard with shell crown on his head who we haven't actually met properly yet. Why do you want me to do that? So Ash puts the spheres that he got on these pedestals because a talking pink monster told him to. So remember, kids, if a man offers you a pink monster, you should take it. Smoking marijuana makes me really, really happy. It's like a piece of Lego inside of a burning piece of drug. Pokemon is a movie. And directly contradicting what's been built up, even though these ancient sphere things aren't together, Lugia appears, the great beast of the sea that's been built up this entire film. Gets shot and dies in about 30 seconds. Wow, that was worth it.
Only the Chosen One can bring together the treasures to help the water's great guardian.
But the legend says its song will fail.
And thus the earth shall turn to ash.
But how are we ever gonna find the Chosen One if we don't even know where to look? It's right in the legend. The earth shall turn to ash.
Ash, it's talking about you.
I'm the Chosen One?
They said it was for the tourists. They picked him because he was the nearest Pokemon trainer. What the fuck?
Don't let it worry you, kid. It's just for the tourists.
The earth shall turn to ash.
Ash, it's talking about you.
Duck is staring. Why is there a duck staring at me? Pretty lights and stuff. Then the pretty lights happen. I have 10 fingers and thumbs. Fingers and thumbs. This is a picture. I eated a donut and the donut said, "Kill them, Stuart. They deserve death." I need more drugs. More drugs. Anyway, so Melody plays the Song of Healing and Lugia comes back to life. Almost gets captured by Commie Bastard and then Lugia shoots him and fucks shit up. Bad guy eliminated. No kidding. That is the last we see of him in the plot. Nothing to do with anything. Wow, that was a cop-out. And Lugia crashes and dies somehow and... who's the bad guy now? Because, wait a sec. If the bad guy had caught all the legendary birds, and Lugia, he's a collector. He's a collector. He would have just kept them in a museum. These birds were going to flood the world. So just by getting in the way of an evil collector, they made the world doomed. Good going, Ash, you dick! Anyway, then Ash gets brought back to life by, I'm going to assume, invisible pixies gave him mouth-to-mouth, and he unites the MacGuffin spheres. And then once he places them in, a massive floating dildo appears and begins raping everyone, because Ash did what he was told without question, and that's how real life works. Just kidding, following orders is good, so some green water comes out and makes mutant plants grow, and everyone died of radiation poisoning. Just kidding, they're fine. And then Melody plays the Song of Healing again, and the legendary birds were friends, and Lugia comes back because we said so. And the bad guy didn't die, but at the same time, if Ash had just left this shit alone, nothing would have changed. Nothing needed to happen in this movie. Anyway, then it ends. Fuck you, Paul Taylor. Learn Japanese before trying to crowbar jokes into a serious story. You prick. Overall, better. Not good by any measurable standards, but better than the last one. Granted, I would liken that to a kid with 2 broken legs managing to beat up a kid with 2 broken legs and radiation poisoning, but it was short. It didn't include as many attempts at post-hypnotic suggestion. The only thing I can think of is this bit where the floating CGI Death Fortress is floating. It floats upon the air and floats upon the sea like a dead baby's head and... So yeah, Pokemon no longer has its hold over me that it had over me when I was a kid. I'm no longer obsessed with collecting, no longer obsessed with catching them all. I'll never end up catching them all anyway. And I'm gonna now try and move on and forget about all the secret, horrible things I did that will never leave my lips and will be with me until my dying days. So yeah, that was the Pokemon 2000 movie thing. I'm gonna move on with my life now.
He's stuck in my